So in this video, we are going to learn how to add LeadSquared data in Google Sheets. Let's say you're using LeadSquared as a CRM platform for your business, and you want that whenever you add any kind of data in LeadSquared, you want to add the same data, the same details in Google Sheets as well to maintain a record or to create a backup. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process, and in this automation, as a new data will be added in LeadSquared with the same details, the details of the lead or the kind of data which we are adding will be added in Google Sheets too. Now, if you want to learn how you can set up this complete automation all by yourself, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, this is my LeadSquared account. Now I want that whenever I add any kind of new data like the details of a lead in LeadSquared, I want to add the exact same data in my Google spreadsheet as a new row too. Now to do this, we have to basically connect LeadSquared with Google Sheets. And we are going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration platform to do so. Now to get started with Pabbly Connect, you will get a free sign-up link in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can set up your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After creating your account and coming to this dashboard, we have to create an automation workflow over here. For that, just click on this Create Workflow button and give this workflow a name. Let's say I'll name it as LeadSquared to Google Sheets. You can basically give any other name as per your choice. After naming a workflow, just select the folder of the Pabbly Connect account in which you want to set up this automation and click on Create. And as you click on Create here, you can see the workflow will open in front of us. Now in this workflow, we have 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on, where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's start with our trigger step. Now the idea here is, first we have to connect our LeadSquared account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger step, so that whenever we add a new data in LeadSquared, that data is also received inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow will trigger. It will start. Then after that, using this Pabbly Connect automation, we are going to send the same data to Google Sheet and add it over there as a new row. So in this video, we are taking an example of new leads which we are adding in LeadSquared. So we want that whenever a new lead is added, we want to add the same leads details in Google Sheets too. But you can set up this kind of automation for multiple details or multiple types of data from LeadSquared. Now to get started with it, here in our trigger step in Choose App, we'll search for LeadSquared and select it. After selecting LeadSquared in trigger event from this drop-down, these are the details which you can receive from LeadSquared to be added in Google Sheet. So we are going to select new lead over here. After selecting the trigger event, Pabbly Connect gave us a webhook URL. Now we have to add this webhook URL in our LeadSquared account to make this connection. And to add the webhook URL, we just have to follow the instructions given below over here. Just copy the webhook URL from here and go to your LeadSquared account. After coming to LeadSquared, from the right top corner, just click on this button and go to Settings. After coming to Settings, we have to basically go to the API in Webhooks settings. So from the left sidebar, search for API in Webhooks, and after coming to API in Webhooks, click on this Webhooks option. After clicking on Webhooks option, here you will get a list of all the webhooks which you have added. To create a new one, click on this Create button, and then it is giving the option basically to set up a webhook. Now the first thing it asks is the event, that on happening of what event we want LeadSquared to send the data to this webhook URL, which was given by Pabbly Connect. And in this dropdown, you can see a list of different events for which you can send the data to the webhook from LeadSquared. Out of all of this, because I want to get the details of a new lead and add them in Google Sheets in this video, I'm selecting the event as lead creation. You can basically select any other event as per your choice. Then it is asking us for the webhook URL. So here in the field of webhook URL, we have to enter the exact same webhook URL which was given by Pabbly Connect in the trigger step. Just copy this webhook URL from here and paste it over here. After pasting the webhook URL here, you can see from this dropdown, we have to select this option of HTTPS. Then in content type, by default, we have selected application JSON and we have to continue with it. We are not going to add any kind of execution delay, so we are just keeping it on 0 and don't have to make any other changes too. Just click on Save. And as you click on Save here, you can see this webhook URL is now added in our LeadSquared account. And now whenever a new lead will be created in LeadSquared, automatically the details of the same lead will be sent to Pabbly Connect. And here in the Pabbly Connect workflow, we have received a blank response that the webhook is added successfully. Now after this, we just have to click on this recapture webhook response button and click on yes. And now it has changed to waiting for webhook response. This means Pabbly Connect is waiting to capture some response of a new lead being added in LeadSquared. So let's do it. We will just go to the lead section in LeadSquared and we are going to create a new lead over here. So I'll just click on this button of add new lead and then I'm going to enter the details of a lead over here. Let's say the name of the lead is demo user. This is the email address. Then after that, we don't have the phone number. The company is, for example, Pabbly. The website is www.pabblytudes.com. This is the website. I don't want to send SMS, email, or call, so I'm selecting these options just for some reference. The lead source is, for example, social media. Then here it is asking us for the mobile number, so I'll add the country code and a dummy mobile number too. Then the job title is, for example, senior developer. And we don't have to add other details over here. Then in note, let's say I'm going to add a note as we are setting up this automation. We are setting up this automation. This is the note which I have added over here. So what we have to do, we have to basically create a lead over here. And after entering the details of this lead, we will just click on this save button. But before that, because I also want to add the address of the lead in a Google Sheet, so let me just enter a dummy address over here. Let's say the address is A101 New Street. City is, for example, Bhopal. State is Madhya Pradesh. Then the country is India, so let me just select India. The zip code is this, and that's it. So just know what we have done. We have basically entered all the details of a new lead while creating the lead, adding this lead in LeadSquared. After entering all of these details, let's click on Save and Close. And now you will see that this new lead is added in our LeadSquared account. And because we have connected our LeadSquared account with Pabbly Connect using the webhook URL, we will see in our Pabbly Connect workflow within few seconds, we are going to receive the response with the details of the same lead which is just now added in LeadSquared. So we just have to wait for a few seconds over here. And yes, here you can see that just now within few seconds, we have received some response. And in this response, you can see the details of the exact same lead which we have just now added in LeadSquared. We have the address of the lead over here, we have the state, country, city, then we'll scroll down and here you can see we have the event type as webhook, that we have received a webhook response of a lead being created. Then after that, here you can see the entity ID, the unique lead ID, then we have the website of the same lead which we have added. We'll scroll down further, here you can see we have the source as well, we have the prospect too. Then we'll scroll down further. Here you can see that who has created this lead. Then after that, we'll get the note that we are setting up this automation, the same note which we have added. After note, we'll scroll down further. Here you can see we have the mobile number of the lead. We have the last name of the lead, designation, first name, email address, and all the other details too. So in this way, we have basically received all the details of a lead from LeadSquared in our Pabbly Connect workflow. And similarly, you can basically receive any kind of data. Just set up the webhook for that kind of data, and you have to create a new entry or add a new data of that kind in LeadSquared, and the response is received. So after completing the step 1 of setting up this automation, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, we are going to send all of these details to Google Sheets. For that, just scroll down, come to this Actions tab, and here in Choose Apps, search for Google Sheets. Just select it. After selecting Google Sheets, in Action Event from this drop-down, select the action event as Add New Row. Then just click on Connect and select Add New Connection. Now here, we have to connect our Google Sheets account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, click on this Sign In with Google button. Then after that, here in this pop-up window, select your Google Sheets account. After that, just scroll down and click on Continue. And as you click on Continue, you will see our Google Sheets account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is to select the spreadsheet. So in this drop-down, you can see a list of all the spreadsheets which we have in our Google Sheets account. Out of all of this, the spreadsheet in which I want to add the details or the data which I'm getting from LeadSquared is named as LeadSquared Leads. So from this dropdown, I'm going to select the same spreadsheet over here. After that, it is asking us for the sheet. So right now in this spreadsheet, I have only one sheet named as sheet 1. That's why in this dropdown, we have only one option as sheet 1. Then after that, all the columns of data which we have created in this Google Sheet, you can see all of these columns as fields over here. And one by one, the details for these fields which we have received from LeadSquared in the triggers tab, we have to basically add the same LeadSquared responses, the same details into this Google Sheets Actions tab. And to add the trigger step responses, previous step responses in the Actions tab, we are going to use a process called mapping. And the process of mapping is very simple. The first field which we have is of name, where we want to add the name of the lead. So we'll just click on this field, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses of a new lead which we have received from LeadSquared. Out of all of these responses, I'll just select the response of the name over here. This is the response of name. Select the response of first name, and it is mapped. Then we'll add a space and map the response of last name too. And we are going to use the same process of mapping for rest of the field as well. Let's map the email address of the customer. Then after that, we are going to map the mobile number. So let's search for the response of mobile number and map it. Then we'll search for the response of company and map the response of company too. So we have the company name. Then we have to enter the website. So I'll just search for the website, and here it is. Then we are going to map the response of designation. So I'll just search for the designation over here. For example, we have entered the designation as senior developer and entered it. Then we have to enter the address. So we'll just map the response of address line 1, then after a comma, address line 2, then after a comma, we are going to mention the city, then the state, and then the country too. And after country, we are going to add a hyphen and map the postal code. So in this way, if you want, you can basically map multiple fields or multiple responses into the same field. And at last, we are going to map the note, that what note we have added for this lead in LeadSquared. So all the details of a new lead which we have received from LeadSquared, we have basically mapped all of this data into their respective field. After mapping all the details, just click on Save and Send Test Request. And as we click on Save and Send Test Request, here you can see we have received a response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the details of a new lead, the new data which we have received from LeadSquared, is now added as a new row in Google Sheets. So let's check it. We'll just go to our Google spreadsheet, and yes, here you can see that just now a new row of data is added. And these are the details of the exact same lead which we have just now added few minutes ago in our LeadSquared account. You can see the same name of the lead, same email, same mobile number, same company name, same website, designation, address, and same note too. This means the automation workflow which we have created between LeadSquared and Google Sheet to add the new LeadSquared data in our Google spreadsheet, this automation is working perfectly fine. Now, after setting up this automation, we are going to test this automation workflow once. For that, we'll go back to LeadSquared and we are going to add another fresh lead. Let's click on this Add a New Lead button and let's enter the name of this lead as Test User. This is the name. Email address is this test@pabblytudes.com. Then after that, we are not going to enter the phone number. The company is, for example, Google. The website is www.google.com. Then after that, I don't want to send the SMS, email, or call. So I'm selecting these options. These are just optional things which you can select as per your choice. The research or the lead source is organic search. The mobile number is, for example, 91, and then another dummy mobile number which we are going to enter for this lead. Then we are going to enter the job title as, for example, CEO, just a dummy title, and the note is we are testing this automation. And then let's enter the address. So this is the address, Old Street. Cities, for example, New Delhi. State is Delhi. Country is India. Zip code is 110011. So just now we have entered the details of another lead over here. Let's click on the Save button and this new lead is added in our LeadSquared account. Now we will see as this new lead is added, automatically, instantly the same data will be added in our Google spreadsheet within few seconds. And yes, here you can see that instantly the same leads details are added. We have the same name, email, mobile number, company, website, designation, address, as well as the note. So we have tested this automation in real time and this automation is working perfectly fine. So not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, You will find the clone link of this exact same automation workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can just clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can just do it for absolutely free.
So if this video was helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like button, share it with others, or if you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can always write us in the comment box below or email us at support@pabbly.com. Also, you can post your queries on our forum as well. And if you want to check the pricing of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this link. So this is it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.